Conversations with Nicole. Let's talk about it. Tell me all about it. I'm here. I wanna know what's on your mind. Ooh, the world needs to hear from you, and I'm so glad to have a conversation to reach the nation. And it's all about you. We'll help each other to discover innovative ways to positively change the world. Let's talk about, let's talk about, yeah. Let's talk about Conversations with Nicole.
Greetings. Happy Monday. Happy Mindset Monday. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. I am Nicole Everett, your host, and Conversations with Nicole is a talk show based in Tallahassee, Florida, focused on connecting the community through conversations. And again, today is Mindset Monday, and it is the first Monday in 2024. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. It's the last day of Kwanzaa, which is Imani or faith. And so I am super excited and delighted to be here with you all today. So my very special guest is no stranger to Conversations with Nicole. He actually was on our regular season back in 2022, and he is known as DJ DEMP. We are going to be talking about celebrating life. We got DEMP Week 2024 coming up. Listen, I got my DEMP Week shirt on from 25. Yes. So we are ready. We are ready for DEMP Week. Y'all gonna get the exclusive right here. We are 1 week away. He's gonna tell us all about what's coming up for this 27th annual DEMP Week. But we're gonna talk about celebrating life as well, because that's what DEMP Week is all about. But before I bring on DJ DEMP, I want to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, and we're trying out LinkedIn this year on live in 2024. So you got several ways that you can engage with us. This is interactive. We fully expect to hear from you. Your comments, your questions are welcome. So I see a few folks chiming in. I see Lady Tanisha here in Tallahassee. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. And Mama Yada is here with us, Abaragani. Yes, my sister, Imani Faith. Thank you for being here. We got Nikki Parker from the DEMP Foundation on here with us. I appreciate you so much, Nikki. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you. And of course, Sonia B., the sister of DJ DEMP, is on live in Tally. Appreciate you. A certified sexologist and intimacy coach. Thank you for being here, Sonya B. Christy Chapman here in Tallahassee. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for being here, as well as Erica Lockwood. Tallahassee is showing up tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. And LaCarsha in Pensacola. Happy New Year to you, my sister. I appreciate you so much. We got Monique here in Tallahassee. Thank you for being here. And yes, Tanisha, always an interesting conversation indeed, but you all help make that possible. So I know there will be a few more folks joining us, but I'm going to go ahead and read some of DEMP's brief bio. So DJ DEMP is a celebrity DJ with over 30 years in the music industry. He is a member of the legendary group Ghostown DJs, best known for their classic hit record, My Boo. He is the executive director of the DJ DEMP Foundation and co-founder of DEMP House Anchor Recovery Transitional Housing. His career began as a DJ at the age of 13, throwing house parties and selling mixtapes. And by the end of high school, DEMP had created his own production company, DEMP Productions, and was hosting legendary teen night events at venues throughout the city. His master mixes and command of the turntables led to invitations to tour with some of the industry's top artists, like the Ghostown DJs, Luke, also known as Uncle Luke, Lil Flip, David Banner, Juvenile, Trick Daddy, and Trina. He has made guest appearances on Carson Daly, TRL, BET 106 in Park, and was nominated for DJ of the Year by Radio One and number one DJ of the South by the C Awards. DJ Demp has received three, yes, one, two, three, mayoral proclamations for Demp Week, and he is the only DJ to have his own week. In 2022, he founded the DJ DEMP Foundation, a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering at-risk youth through education, advocacy, and mentorship. He has developed a bullying prevention program that uses music to address social issues and combats the negative impact of bullying through self-esteem building and positive problem solving. And I have attended some of those events and they have been absolutely fantastic. In 2023, DJ Dent received the key to the city of Tallahassee for his commitment and dedication to the community. Y'all help me welcome DJ Demp. Hey! What's up?
What's up, man? That intro reading of the bio is crazy.
I know.
And you say brief.
Right. That's the brief one. Listen, because there was another one I had that was woo. That's the brief one. So it's only a 1 hour show, Demp.
I never know. Like I don't get a chance to like reflect on things that I've done or do, or because I'll be in the midst of doing.
I know you do.
Right now I'm slammed with Demp Week, so I'll be in the midst of doing.
I know you are, but I know it's something to hear about all of the things that you have done, right?
Yeah, it's crazy to hear it kind of like wrapped up in a little package like that. And it almost brings like a tear to your eyes just to know that that you've done something that leads to some type of impact or influence or whatever. I've seen the influence out there. But it's a blessing. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm glad to be in that position and have been able to push that light out.
Absolutely. And we are glad that you have as well. So a few more people have joined us. I definitely want to shout them out. We got Miss Teresa Nix of Joe Ellens on. Thank you for being here. Miss Angela Moss Poole. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Also, Princess Sheely is on. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year. Everybody's saying Happy New Year. My mom and my sister are on in Miami. Yes, thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all.
It's the first one in the new year. The first one.
Right. Listen, we kicking it off, right?
Kicking it off, man. So
yes.
You got no time?
I do. Let's do it. Before we jump in, I my tradition is I want you to tell folks, who are you? I read a little bit about what you do, but I want you in your own words to tell us, who is DJ Demp?
That's kind of hard for me to do because I don't know.
You live with them every day.
Yeah, but it's for me, I'm just a human that I have fun. I like having fun. I'm an introvert. I'm a Capricorn. I like bringing people together. I like pushing out positivity. I don't know. I love music.
Mm-hmm.
I love music. Music is my life.
Yes.
And I like traveling sometimes, but I love coming back to Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Who is DJ Demp? I need to. You know what I need to do? I need to write that down and figure it out. So when I'm asked that question again, I can kind of let it flow. Okay. Because I really don't know. It's not that I haven't identified myself, because I know who I am, but saying it is like, because I have so many different avenues of things that I've done, like a tree with so many different branches.
Mm-hmm.
Because even in the intro that you did, you didn't touch on a Demp House or my honey company or my not like a lot of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
multifaceted, dynamic.
If you got time,
We got time.
if you got time today, if we got time today
Time today. Yes, yes,
on
yes.
this good Monday.
On this good Monday, this first day of 2024.
That's
Uh,
awesome that it fell on a Monday too.
it is. It
To kick off the new year on a new fresh day.
It is. It is. First day. We got Shinobi Paul on with us. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here, my sister. So today we're talking about celebrating life and also Dent Week. Now you got a whole cadre of things going on. But before we jump into all of that, which, it's action packed, and I think there is something for everyone, just based on the lineup. I want to talk about like how Dent Week kind of came to be. I mean, you shared that with me on the show, but there are some folks that didn't see that. Y'all need to check out their replay. But just kind of talk about like how Dent Week came to be. And when you see on Visit Tally's site, it talks about Dent Week being a celebration of life, a celebration of culture, and a celebration of community, which is powerful in and of itself. So just talk a little bit about kind of how Dent Week came to be and why you believe it's important to celebrate life.
It is a celebration of life, and the reason why it's a celebration of life, the reason Dent Week started is because I was celebrating. For one, it's my birthday,
Hmm.
so Dent Week falls on my birthday, which is life. You feel what I'm saying? That's so for me, it's I was celebrating all of my accomplishments coming off of the Ghostown DJs. After we dropped the single My Boo, we went on tour summer of '96. We toured the whole summer, and by the time I came home, our last part of it was we had just got a gold album. And when I got back to Tallahassee, it was a celebration of life. It was a celebration of all of my accomplishments. Now, it wasn't supposed to be a Demp week. It wasn't a Demp week at that time. It was just I was the DJ in Tallahassee who was DJing Tuesday night, Wednesday night at the Moon,
Hmm.
Thursday Club Park Avenue, Friday what is now called the Shriners was our club. We used to own that club. It was called the Underground.
Hmm.
Uh, then the Moon on Saturday for grown folks night. So it was a fairly a week full of events, and I was celebrating my birthday, and then each night, I just wanted to put some balloons and come celebrate with my homies, and and then Vaughn was like DJ Ace.
Right.
He was like, "Man, this is like Dent Week," and it was like when he
Don,
said when he said Dent Week, it was like boom, Dent Week, because the only people that had a week at that time were organizations like fraternities, sororities.
right.
They would only only
Hmm.
Greeks had weeks, so it was uncommon. I even got a little flack at one time about having a week. Who you think he is can have his own week and that. So, but it had a flair to it, and
Right.
um and I partied the whole week, and people enjoyed it.
Hmm.
People enjoyed what I did. I just celebrated my birthday, and so the next year, I actually put a little bit more into it and promoted it a little bit more because people had so much fun,
Hmm.
and it was cool. That's what it was. It was a celebration of life. Once I learned from the first 2 years of doing it that I had something, I understood that I had a platform that I could give back and allow others to use my platform to help them for
Nice.
whatever it was. For whatever it was, it don't matter if you was a videographer and this was you needed to practice.
Hmm.
Okay, come shoot these events. Come practice. You could use my platform to do it. If you was a model and this was your aspiring dream was to be you want to hit the runway, I threw a fashion show for the models,
Okay.
for them to showcase their talent during my week. Um, it don't matter if you're an artist. I did a showcase. That way you can come showcase your talents. So
Hmm.
everything I learned at Dent Week, it had because of who I was, I was able to give a platform to artists to or people in general to
That's
be able to showcase their talent for my audience and for people abroad.
That is phenomenal. I mean, I think that that is very giving of you, um, because oftentimes we don't get those types of opportunities, especially from people that we don't know, and in particularly from people that have, made it to a certain level or of a certain status. And I know you may not necessarily think of yourself in that way because you're so humble, but normally it's you're left to friends and family to try to make it a lot of times, or at least in our minds. I think sometimes that's what it is. So I think that is great that you would allow folks to showcase their creativity, during your celebration.
Yeah, my partner E Mackey, I remember when he started his clothing line, I let him put his clothes in the fashion show and give him his own scene to be able to do that. I let Malik produce one of the fashion shows. So it
Nice.
was, yeah, I mean, that's what it was all about, and that's what it's all about. That's what I've been doing from day one, allowing people to, if I could give you a spotlight to express yourself and showcase your talents, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Nice, 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 nice. I see a few more folks have joined us, so let me pause and shout them out. Lisa, Paget Hughes, good evening. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us. My brother, my partner, my friend, Gerald is on. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Keisha Washington here in Tallahassee. Thank you for joining us. And also Tiffany McMillan, good evening, greetings, happy new year. So I'm going to pause also and just ask how many of you who are tuning in have been to a Dent Week activity, whether that has been the parties or the anti-bullying. I think at one time, didn't you do like a basketball competition or something? Did
The
you?
celebrity basketball game.
Yes. Okay. Basketball game, or I mean, you've had a whole host of events, right? So I want to know if y'all will let us know in the comments. Just let us know if you've been to a Dent Week activity. All right. Lakasha got her hand up. Okay, good, 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 good. And Lisa is saying humble servant, sir. Yes, so he is. He is very humble. All right. So let us know in the comments if you've been to a Dent Week activity, and I will raise my hand. I have. I actually kind of happened upon one when I was trying to get you on the show. I just stopped by a restaurant and you was having a whole brunch. I was like, well, what is going on? They was like, it's Dent Week. I said, oh, okay. All right. Well, look at here. I didn't know it went down like this. All right, we
Yeah.
got Cara Palmer Smith on. She said, yes. Princess, yes. I love them. Best experience since moving here. Awesome. Keisha, she got her hand raised. And of course, Sonya B, she said, I attended the very first one, of course, and lot since the inception, even coming back from out of town. Nice, 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 nice. So, what, in your opinion, Demp, makes Demp Week so special? Like, what is it that keeps people coming back, and that has caused them to, because at one time you were like thinking you was gonna shut this thing down, but they were like, no, you can't shut it down. Like, what is it about this week of activities that people love so much?
I think it's personal. I think it's, for one, it's fun.
Hmm.
So I do give um every age group something to do. It's 7 days. So in my 7 days, while I'm planning, I'm thinking of something I can do for the kids, for the college students, for the teens, for the adults, for the adults. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Something that everybody can participate in, for the elders, um, and the whole nine. And then also not just the urban crowd. I'm looking for something that everybody can participate in as a whole. So that's where community comes in. So
Hmm.
I want to be able to make sure that it's not a one-sided thing. It's not just throwing a party. It's not, something that people can take something away from. Um, Kids, all the way to adults, but also every ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's what it's all about. And I think the reason why people enjoy it is because it's times when I bring my celebrity friends here,
Mm-hmm.
and when they come to Dent Week, they don't come for one. I mean, even without the celebrity friends, but with them coming, I've learned that it's the only time, because Tallahassee, you don't really get celebrities. You can't go places and just see celebrities. In my start of Dent Week and throughout the years, when I would have Dent Week, you could be in Waffle House and you could be sitting next to, a celebrity might have walked in there, like you in Miami or something.
Right.
You could be in the mall and you see somebody going in the store. You can see, so it's a little bit different also that they hang out and they're more personable. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like going to a concert. You just see the concert and then the show is over and the artists are gone out the back and you go home. It's like they mix and mingle.
Mm-hmm.
So I've often heard it called a second homecoming, which it is because that's the first week. My birthday lands on the first week back to school. So it is a second homecoming for students coming back from Christmas and New Year's break.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, I think it's the party time. Like I don't know. I really will. That would be a question that I need asked, to the attendees.
Okay.
What makes Dent Week like? What was your experience? I know people who have found their spouses.
Mm.
I know people who have kids that are Dent Week babies.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
know like that, like I've seen it, I've heard it. Like people come back, people have had their college experiences and have many memories during Denton Week
Okay.
that I can be traveling places and they'd be like, man, I remember when. And I've had some iconic moments. I've had people like George Clinton, the icon, land the mothership at my birthday. I've had people that are the mega stars like Future on my stage before he was known.
Mm,
People from Lil Jon to just a lot of different people. The Rick Rosses, Trina's career start,
nice.
Trick Daddy, different people like that. So I
Nice.
don't know. It's one of those things, but you know, even T Pain early years when he was with the Nappy Heads,
Mm-hmm.
they was on my stage on my birthday.
Nice.
So um, you know, but I really that's a question I would like to know. What
Okay.
is it? Because I often wanted to know what is it.
So somebody did respond, and I'm gonna read her comment last, but there are a few other folks that have joined us, so I want to definitely shout them out. Tiffany, she said, of course, love Demp Week activities. We got Commissioner Rick Miner on. Looking forward to Demp Week. Thanks, DJ Demp, for your leadership and work for this community. Nice. Thank you for joining us, Commissioner Miner. All right, we got DJ Groove. Shout out to Dent Week. We got Mookie, legendary. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Nikki said Dent Week is a tradition. Dent Week was the soundtrack of our college years. Nice. And Prince said I come back because my birthday is January 28th. Since living here, Dent Week is the best time for me to enjoy. All right. Oh, and that's Avec Lamu. That's who Mookie is. All right, got it. All right. Thank you for joining us, my brother. All right. So Keisha said, what makes it special to me is we see the same humble person, but each year, each event is a different vibe. Many ways of new inventions, but the same person I enjoy each year. So that brings a question to mind in terms of like, you know, how you kind of switch it up each year. Like, I think you have like your kind of staple things that you do, but do you, innovate each year in terms of I want to do something different, or, you know, I want to, maybe you said you did a fashion show at one time. You still do that?
I've done multiple fashion shows.
Okay.
So the problem with the fashion shows for me was that it was costing me.
I
So
got you.
Dent week has been out of pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be mindful of like, what I can do, what I can't do. Tallahassee is not one of those places where you can throw events and make a lot of money. You
Mm-hmm.
put your money out there and you might not get it back, especially depending on who you bring.
Yeah.
So although I did a fashion show at the Civic Center before, and I had Rockefeller Artist Freeway perform. I did a
Mm-hmm.
fashion show at the Moon. I had Trina perform at my fashion show. Um, I've had Rick Ross at my fashion show. I had Ja Rule perform at my fashion show. But what I've learned is that fashion show is for a unique audience,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's hard to spend the money to put on the fashion show, and the ticket sales won't generate the money to come back.
Gotcha.
So for me, it became draining, and I wasn't in a position, to seek out sponsorships and stuff like that. I
Mm-hmm.
tried, but I mean, some of the sponsorship money might go toward advertising because it costs a lot of money to put on 7 days of events. Anybody who throws one event knows what it costs to put on an event.
Right.
Putting on 7 days of not 7 days one event per day. But if you look at my calendar, I have multiple events per day.
Mm-hmm.
One of my days has 3 events on it. Some of them are free, some of them
Yeah.
might be paid events. So for me, it was like, you got to kind of figure out what you want to do. And so I stopped doing the fashion show, but I've had 3 people in the last month say, man, let's do the fashion show. I'm like, who gonna put the money up for the fashion
Right.
show?
Right.
You tell me that.
The
If we can
ones
get
that's
them,
asking for it, they need
if
to
I can
go.
get if I can get the funding, I have the venues,
Right.
I have the resources,
Mm-hmm.
but Tallahassee is not an easy market, so
Mm-hmm.
it has to be some type of sponge involved. Um, but I try to do what I can.
Okay.
It costs a lot. Like even with this year with me bringing Monica, I had to.
Mm-hmm.
I could have just did my all black party, and I could have said, I'm gonna do it because I just did it in April and it was fun, and I had the tables was already selling. But people expect. I've created a 26 years of people expecting, and so I had to make some phone calls,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had to get Monica. But regardless of what the budget was, if I didn't do that, I couldn't do the same thing. I had to give the city something different, and
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Monica was going to be one for the masses.
Okay.
It wasn't just a rap concert. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't just it was something that families can come, not families like the kids, but the husband and wife, the boyfriend and girlfriend,
Yes.
the women who don't go out often, the
Mm-hmm.
men who say I'm not going, they can come get dressed up and come kick it with Monica hosting the party that you probably wouldn't be able to see nowhere in Tallahassee ever. You know what I'm saying? So
Nice.
for me, that's what that was about. And I said, you know what? I got to do it. I never wait on nobody to do anything. I just do
Mhm.
it.
You
So,
just do it.
you
I love
know,
it.
but that's the draining part. That's what made me say I wanted to stop 10 years ago,
Gotcha.
or not 10 years ago at number 10,
And right.
because I felt like number 10 was a good number to go out on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm glad I didn't stop, but at the time, anybody who does, you get the pressure. It takes a lot. It's a lot to do.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of draining, and I'll find myself, if I, and not to throw out numbers like that, but if I'm always over like 100,000. So if I throw out 100,000 and I only make back 40,
Mm-hmm.
that means I spent 60
Yeah.
on myself, but
Right.
for giving back to the city,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
To give the city entertainment. But
Mm-hmm.
I have to trick my brain into thinking, and I've said this every year. People spend a lot of money going on vacations for their birthday. People spend a lot of money. They buy themselves clothes. They buy themselves. You just doing something to have fun. So just spend the money, and that's what it is. And
Mm-hmm.
so I had to bring my mind into thinking that, but that's still not, that's not cool. So
On this mindset Monday, you see how
it's
you see how you gotta change that mindset
it's
in order to do some of the things that we want to do.
but you have to build as an entrepreneur. You spend
Yes.
your money to build your empire. You
Yes.
spend your money to build your brand.
Right.
I still promote my brand. I still pay. I still do sponsor ads.
Mm,
I get up every morning and promote. That's what I do when I get up on my social media.
yeah.
So you was talking about putting the events together.
Mm-hmm.
My planning for Dent Week starts the week after Dent Week ends,
Mm,
because once I reflect on what I did and how everything looked, I
mm-hmm.
start thinking like, dang, what I want to do next year.
Right.
I'm matter of fact, to be honest with you, I'm already thinking about what I
About
want
what
to do
you're gonna do
next year.
this year. Yeah.
It's already started. My mind is on next year already because
Indeed.
I'm trying to figure out how am I going to outdo Monica.
Yeah. Ah, that's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do next? How am I going to outdo
Good
that? What can I
question.
do to make the basketball game bigger?
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good question. That's a
you
good
know,
question.
what can I implement to the city that will bring other people who haven't had a chance to, who, because some people think Dent we could just a urban party. Like I've had people be like, "Oh, I don't go. That's for the kids," and
Mm,
it's not for the kids.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dent Week is not for the kids. It's for the city. It's for everybody. So
Well,
I wanted to. I've often had ideas of wanting the city to come to me and say, "Demp, on your Dent Week, let's do this,"
mm,
and it can be for the city. We
mm-hmm,
take your platform and we bring your people in and we bring the people that we know in, and
mm-hmm.
let's collab and do this event. I want to see it done. That's what I've always wanted. I wanted something that it can be for everybody. I've done stuff at Florida State. I speak at the schools. I've done, so it's a, you know, it's one of those things. But that's what I really wanted, was for it to be something that the city recognizes beyond the proclamations and key and all that stuff, but recognized as a whole. And that's just what it is.
Okay, no, great point. I'm gonna put a pin in that just for a moment because that kind of segues into the bicentennial of the city and that sort of thing. But we're a little more than halfway through our hour. There were
I
some.
actually did. You have time?
I do got time because I know. Listen, I was told back in 2022, Conversations with Nicole, he could do this all day. So hey, I'm ready.
We could talk about this all day. All right,
Listen,
go ahead. Go ahead.
listen. So we got Dr. Gian Jones, who is going to be on the panel next Wednesday because we about to get into these events in just a minute. She said it's the start of the spring semester as a student or faculty member from the culture. Yes, ma'am. DJ Groove wants to do some Southern Soul Blues for Dent Week. Okay.
I've done the Southern Soul twice. I've done my first time doing Southern Soul. It was me, Trucker, and Tucker,
Okay.
and then this past year I did um it was Jay Moore's group
Hmm.
and Shirley Murdoch,
Okay.
69 Boys. So
Okay.
I did some Southern Soul, but I try to do, you know.
Yeah, a variety of things. And again, for those of you who are just joining us, I am on with DJ Demp. We're talking about celebrating life. We are 1 week away from Demp Week 2024, 27th year. We've been talking about just how Demp Week kind of came to be and, some of the activities that are involved with Demp Week. And folks have been chiming in, about what Demp Week means to them. And so Emmanuel Nicholson, also known as Enigma Sep, says Dent Week definitely saves the spring. And he said he is definitely pulling up with his wife, I guess, to see Monica for the black party. I love it. Yes. So Gian is agreeing. Yes, you feel me, Sep, in terms of saving the spring. All right. So Keisha said, you hear that, Commissioner Minor? We need funding for the fashion show. I have some Griffies I want to sport. Lord have mercy. All right. We got Michael Cork on. Salute to Demp Week is model of consistency and excellent. Keep inspiring, little bro. We're proud of you. Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. And Cynthia Locke, this year I hope to introduce my son and niece to Demp Week. Nice, nice,
You got
nice,
to
nice.
bring them to the celebrity basketball game and the anti-bully rally.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, they're gonna enjoy that game this year. I got some surprises.
So let's get into this schedule, Del. I mean, you keep talking about having something for everybody. So I want to get into that because I feel like, people don't really know. Like I said, it is on the Visit Tally website, and I know it's on yours as well. But let's talk about what the
You
kickoff
you you
looks
can
like.
go to dentweek.com. Anybody who wants to follow along, if you're able to get on something and follow along. I gotta read this.
Okay.
I gotta follow along myself because
It's too much.
it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So I'm going to my website.
All right.
Okay. So first of all, we're celebrating the bicentennial, Leon County and Tallahassee,
Mm-hmm.
200 years. So Dent Week has been a part of the 200 years of Tallahassee for 27. That's a good little portion, almost 3 decades. Um, the host hotel is the Courtyard Marriott, and they're giving an excellent rate for anybody who's coming in from out of town. That is a place where you should stay at. Renovated rooms, brand, new hotels, set up nice. It's wonderful, and the best rate in the city for that weekend. Um, so I'm kicking it off. I'm actually kicking it off in Miami, to be honest. But I'm flying back in on Monday. So Monday starts here. And I'm with Remy Martin. I'm a Remy DJ, um, a Remy ambassador, basically. I've been with Remy since 2020. So we're doing a Remy Martin magic hour. Magic hour is basically happy hour. Anybody knows what magic hour is? That's the, cocktail hour. So from 5:30 to 7:30, it's my welcome to Dent Week. And it's like the who's who. So I'm trying to get together all of the people who want to unwind after work on Monday, kick it with the people who are coming in for session because session starts on Tuesday. Also, and just mix and mingle with the decision makers and the big dogs and the bosses and the bossettes and the business owners and everybody at Yvonne Adams. Yvonne Adams is a wonderful spot. The spot couldn't be better for what the magic hour is when you can look over the balcony and you can see the sunset. And that's what we're doing on Monday. You know what I'm saying? When you enter the event, there's going to be some things that you're going to see, some giveaways and some, other things. We're going to have the food laid out. So it's just going to be a mix and mingle. I'm going to have a saxophonist. So it's going to be real, like, real chill business attire, business casual, shall I say. And then we're gonna keep going after 7:30 because my birthday comes in at midnight. So we're gonna party until everybody leaves until they close. So they say they're gonna keep it open as long as everybody there. So then Tuesday, that's Monday, we'll unwind. Tuesday, I have to go speak at Florida State. I do that every year at Dr. Lisa's class. So I'll go talk to the students. It's the sociology of hip hop, and I kind of get them a rundown on my background, and we bounce off a question and answer type of deal and talk about, the sociology of hip hop, basically. And
Mm-hmm.
so then Tuesday night, I am doing my birthday celebration at Pedro's. Now, Pedro's is the newest Mexican tacos and tequila restaurant that's on Appalachia Parkway. It opened the week of Cinco de Mayo 2023, this past year. And one lovely restaurant. I love it. I started going there and I couldn't stop going. I was going there for lunch, for dinner, same day, whatever. And so I said, you know what? This is why I want to just have my Taco Tuesday, but I want it to be authentic. I
Mm.
don't want it to be how we normally do Taco Tuesday, where you'll have a DJ and then the DJ is playing all the stuff you hear on the radio. No, I want it to be authentic Taco Tuesday. So I have a live mariachi band coming.
Oh, wow.
So when you come in, you're gonna vibe, and we're gonna be playing some reggaeton, and the mariachi band is gonna be playing, and we're just gonna have a great time. It's just
Mm.
gonna be, but it's gonna be the authentic, Taco Tuesday the way it should be. So that's gonna be the last thing on Tuesday. So then Wednesday, uh, my foundation is throwing Nikki Parker. She's putting together the symposium, the history of hip hop symposium. So we're going to go through the 50 years of hip hop, the good, the bad, the ugly, the positive outcome, and what it should be going forward. How we can improve, how we can impact, how because you got to learn from your past. So how we can take a learning process, a lot of question and answers. I have a dope panel. Some of my panelists are on the live right now. I've seen them chime in, and we're gonna it's we got some scholars. We have some people who are in the industry like myself. Um, and we're just gonna have a time where people can talk back and forth. Nicole, you're one of the moderators,
Yes.
and it's gonna be a wonderful time. So we're doing that at TCC Workforce Center for Workforce Development from 5:30 to 7:30. That's free
Mhm.
to the public. Anybody can show up. The seating is limited, so get there early, but it's for everybody.
Yes.
And we will have some food.
Y'all come. Y'all
We-
come.
yeah, y'all come out. We're gonna have some food and stuff because we know you're gonna be coming from work, so you might be a little hungry. So you get to sit
Mhm.
down, grab you a plate, and enjoy.
Yes.
So then Wednesday after that, I'm doing my DJ Demp and Friends birthday celebration. Now, Demp week started. I was the DJ at the Moon on Wednesday, so it's only right that I have my party on Wednesday at the Moon. So I'm doing that, and I have one of Tallahassee, an artist that came out of Tallahassee named Bossman D-Lo that people know. Some people don't. Some of the older people won't know who he is. But
Mhm.
for the youngins, that's the party for the younger crowd.
Okay.
So Boss Man D-Lo, and I got a bunch of other friends, DJs and all who are gonna be there at that party. That's Wednesday night at the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, Thursday we go to the Capitol. This is Tallahassee's and Leon County Bicentennial Day on the Capitol from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we have some it's a dope program. If you're in the city, pull up 11 a.m. Make sure you at the Capitol because it's gonna be a day we're celebrating the bicentennial. Um, and I can't really tell you how the program is gonna go, but you just need to be there. You don't want to miss that. So it's gonna be very dope. It's gonna be history.
Mm-hmm.
History will be made on that January 11th at the Capitol. After that, I have my Demp House gala, my banquet, the fundraiser banquet for Demp House. Demp
Mm-hmm.
House is my transitional home. So
Yes.
we do a fundraiser every year during Demp Week to try. The first fundraiser was to actually try to start Demp House, but now we do it to help keep with Demp House. It's a nonprofit, so we're helping guys transition back into the real world, and it's a lot of fees involved. So we do a fundraiser to help us keep going and be able to bring more resources to the guys.
So let me interject there, Del, because that was one of the events that I attended last year, and it was just top notch. The decorations were beautiful. They had a silent auction. The food was good, and the gentlemen that live in Demp House got up and told their stories. I tell you, it was not a dry eye at my table because it was just so heartfelt, just them talking about the impact that Demp House has made in their lives. So excellent organization, excellent event. Janetta just she said at my table last year, she said beautiful event last year. So that is something that you definitely want to be a part of and support.
That's another thing I didn't know. Like just doing, I didn't know the impact of what I was doing for others. And
Mm-hmm.
when they spoke, I got teary eyed because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I got to get off that topic because I've been and
Yes.
got teary
All
eyed
right.
again.
All right. All
So
right.
that's 6:30 to 9. But my sister said
Yeah.
the gala was
Said it was
amazing.
amazing, so touching. It was amazing hearing the men's testimonies.
Yeah,
Yes, it was. And
I, I
Janetta, very impactful.
yeah I broke down.
Yeah.
So then Thursday night after the banquet, I have to run over to um Doc D's place, the TNL Center for Performing
Mm-hmm.
Arts Center, and I'm doing my artist showcase. So we have a handful of artists that we're given a chance to showcase their talents. I got a couple people flying in that'll be able to give you pointers on your music. They might be able to give you some direction. They might even be able to help you get a deal or show you how to monetize your music or whatever. So for those artists, we're going to be critiquing music. We're going to let them give a chance to showcase their talent. also to be able to utilize their platform, their social media platform, and mine to be able to push their artists out further.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Thursday. That's the end of Thursday. Friday, um, I normally do something on FAMU campus. I haven't solidified that yet, so that's not on the schedule at this point.
Okay.
But Friday evening at 6 o'clock is my celebrity basketball game. I do have some celebrities coming to play in the game. You have to keep up on my social media to see some of the people who are coming in, that's flying in for that game. They coming in from everywhere. I got somebody coming all the way from Alaska, flying
What?
in for the game. Yes, I have somebody coming in from New York. A few people from New York. I got Carolina, Atlanta, Miami. They flying in from everywhere for this game. I got players, all the basketball players who do the dunks, the trick
Mm,
plays. It's just gonna be a fun, like rock and jock type of basketball. It's just fun for everybody. I even get out there and play. I might score like 2 points, but I try to do my thing. But that's gonna be at 6 o'clock at Gaither Gym. Matter of fact, I even have somebody from the Army playing, the U.S. Army.
oh
One of
wow.
them, yeah. So yeah, they coming out and they playing in the game. So it's got some social media influencers and all. And then I also during my basketball game, I highlight an outstanding student athlete who's doing great in school. So
Mm,
I allow one student athlete to come play in my game to showcase their skills during the game. So every year I pick a new student, and so this year I have one. He's going to be coming out, so you got to come out and see him play.
okay.
He's doing wonderful things. So then that's Friday evening, and I'll have an after party after that. That's not on my schedule yet, but it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Saturday, we wake up Saturday early morning. Now, mind you, there's no sleep during Dent week. We don't sleep. So
Clearly,
there's no there. You get it's power naps, not sleep. You get power. You got to go. You
I'm
curl up. Go
exhausted.
hop.
I'm
Yeah,
exhausted just listening to all of that.
you gotta have your clothes already laid out because when it's time to hop up and go. You got to hop up and go. You got to
Okay.
make sure everything is done. There ain't no time to be thinking about what you're wearing. So I will have on Dent week gear all week. It's like that. So
Got
now Saturday morning when we get up, we go Kesey, which was an intern of mine
mm-hmm.
at Anchor Recovery in Demp House. She started her own foundation called Calivia's Angelic Hands.
Yes.
Now, she came to me with an idea and she said, Demp, I want to do she said, I want to do something where we give back. Because she has seen I always give back.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, I want to do something where we give back. I want to give to a neighborhood of elders and also people who are disabled, and we're just going to go and we're going to give them all the products that they need for the housing, all the toiletries, all the hygiene products, all the like food, everything. Because one thing that she also said was sometimes people have to make a choice between getting their lights turned on
Mm-hmm.
or getting something to eat.
Yes.
So we try to take that burden off in some way possible. We only can
Mm,
do what we can do, but we try to do that. So she said, Demp, I want to do this thing called, and she said, I want you to be the DJ. And I want to do it on January the 12th, but that's during Dent week. And I know you got your events and all that. So I'm thinking about doing it the next week, but will you be a part of it? I
mm,
said, not only will I be a part of it, but yes, we will do it during Dent Week
nice.
because I want you to be able to use my platform to
Mm,
push the word out there further that this is what we're doing.
nice.
So we did the first one last year, this year, and we're getting ready to do the next one. And it was wonderful. The
Nice.
smiles on the faces in the community. When they come out, we fed them breakfast. It was breakfast. It was everything. We had vendors out there that was giving out free food and like it was wonderful.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it so much. So that we're doing that from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m.
Okay.
And so you'll be able to get that information on my website as well. The location of it in case you want to donate, in case you want to what we call adopt a box, which you can pay, a small amount to adopt one of those boxes that we give to the community, that we
Mm-hmm.
give to a resident. So we're doing that, and then right after that, I have to rush over to the moon because My anti-bully rally starts at 12 o'clock. So that's from 12 to 3. And so with my anti-bullying rally, which is, put on by DJ DEMP Foundation. Now, DJ DEMP Foundation is a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization. We focus on bullying prevention and awareness. We help kids identify bullying and teach them to prevent it through positive problem solving.
Mm.
The bullying rally is one of my, like you said, I have those events that's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I have a proclamation for the bully rally just in itself.
Nice.
That event right there. See, bullying leads to self-esteem and poor grades. So we have to be able to help these kids at the young age. You can't wait till they get. You can't wait till they get 18, 19, and then try to figure out what's wrong with them. Then
Right.
you got to start when they're young.
Yeah.
So our mission is to give students a safe space to learn and be creative. We teach them to advocate for themselves and others by saying something when they see bullying or experience it.
Yeah.
So, it's all about telling people, if you see something, tell a teacher, tell a parent, tell somebody, help one another when you
Right.
see bullying happening.
Love it.
So we teach that also when you're dealing with kids have a low attention span. So inside of the bullying rally, while we're giving them the knowledge and the information, we also have the dance teams that go on, and
Okay.
the dance teams give them the entertainment. I have the clowns coming this year again. The kids love the clowns. I have another mascot who talks about bullying. I have some motivational speakers. I have free food for them because kids got to eat in the midst of
Right.
they gotta eat. If
Listen,
you
if
if you
they
don't,
hungry, you're not gonna keep that.
yeah, if you don't give them a little lunch break, you're gonna
Right.
be out of gas. So we
Exactly.
let them express themselves at the anti-bully rally. Also with the dance teams, it gives the ones that are watching something to say, I want to be a part of that. It's
Yeah.
positive. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's all about positivity. Also this year, I'm giving away a lot of books, free books.
Okay.
So I will have a lot of free books, a lot of literature that they can
Nice.
take home, the parents can take home. It's just gonna be phenomenal.
Good.
Mission Barbecue always does the food, and also we get food from other places. You got to come out. It's free to the community. I try to from the adults to the children to come out to the anti-bully rally. That is from 12 to 3. Okay,
Okay.
so then after that, I have to take a break because it takes me the rest of the day to get ready for my evening party. I used to do it. I did a scooter ride last year, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't do the scooter ride because Janetta fell off her scooter.
Oh no.
So we so we're not doing it. We're not doing the scooter ride no more. Now
Okay.
I might bring it back, but I'm not doing it this time because I have my all black affair Saturday night,
Mm-hmm.
hosted by Grammy Award winning Monica.
Yes.
Now the setup for that event is going to take me 10 hours.
Mm.
Just the setup is going to take me 10 hours because I want it to be over the top.
Yeah.
Um, I have, I mean, the tables are pretty much sold out. It's going to be a wonderful time. It's for the grown folks. It's all black. The attire is grown and sexy.
Mm.
Um, we're going to be playing a lot of music. It's going to be a lot of R&B. It's none of that, none of that shoot 'em up, bang, bang stuff. We're going to be partying grown folk style. And then Monica's coming out to host, and Monica, that's my girl.
Yeah.
So that's like she parties.
Okay.
So she not coming to sit in the corner and do this and drink
Mm-hmm.
up the little wine and then go out the back door.
Right.
She
Right.
not coming to do that.
Okay.
So I'm not saying what she coming to do, but I
Uh-huh.
just know anybody watching, do not miss this all black effect if you can come to Tallahassee and get in the building. Don't
Okay.
miss it. Get your tickets now. Trust me, that starts at 10 o'clock and we're going until 2 or until I don't want to leave.
Okay.
Then Sunday,
Sunday. Whew.
Sunday. Now Sunday, I have some stuff that's missing on my schedule because I still be adding stuff. You don't understand. I still add stuff in my
Yeah,
calendar
I
where I
heard
see
you.
where there's hours that I can get in there. Sunday, we're doing 25 years of music from the Fat Cat.
Oh, nice.
Fat Cat was the start of what is now called TNL,
Yeah.
Tallahassee Nights Live.
Mm-hmm.
Danny B started the Fat Cat 25 years ago. Matter of fact, I was the first DJ at the Fat Cat for
Wow.
for the first Fat Cat, and
Wow.
that was in the midst of me going on tour and stuff like that. But I was the first DJ. So we're bringing that back and got some special guests. Lil G will be there. Lil G from the group Silk, the
Oh,
legendary group Silk. Also, Saunders Sermons and also Mike Phillips. So you might have heard some of those names, but you gotta be there. Now that's for the grown folks and the grown folks.
the grown folks and the
That's the
grown.
that's for the grown folks and the grown folks' parents.
Right. So the
That's what
mature
that's
audience.
right. That's what the grown folks and the grown folks' parents. That's where they come out and they unwind on that Sunday, and that
Okay.
starts at the doors open at 6 o'clock for that, and that's gonna be at the Moon as well.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
the Moon is one of those venues, man. It's used for everything. So
Mm-hmm.
you never can use it. I could do a Dent Week event at the Moon pretty much every day of the week.
Yeah.
I just try to give it a little, monotony and break it up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of it for right now. Listen, go back to the website, keep checking back because you might see something added.
Oh
But
God.
that's it for right now. Dent Week 27th annual. Um, and that's it. I got my merch on my website. You can go pick out the merch. I'm doing 20% off right now. Yesterday was supposed to be the last day, but I'm extending it. So if you go on
Okay.
there and use the promo code, you get 20% off.
Nice.
But
All
yeah, so
right.
that's it. So I
So
hope I wasn't long-winded.
no, no, you gave us the breakdown and y'all got the exclusive right here, like up to the minute. Now, but he gonna add some stuff after he get off here, but y'all got what it is right now. Y'all got it. So let's see. We had Dr. Peaches on. She said so much fun and incredibly generous to support student athletes. We have Sean Pierre, keep up the great work. Elroy Jetson, yo, what's good, big homie? Nikki said the DJ DEMP Foundation is celebrating the bicentennial in a big way. During the basketball game, we will be giving away a celebration of Tallahassee gift basket that
Yes,
includes a 2-night stay in the city. Nice.
yes,
200
yes,
people will get an opportunity to win this amazing getaway. So
yes.
giveaway. So you all don't want to miss that. Yes, she said congratulations on Honey Dump being added to the shelves at Visit
I
Tallahassee
forgot.
Gift
I forgot
Shop.
about that. That's why I said we might need we would have to have like two multiple shows because an hour is not enough. Yes, my honey line just got added to the Visit Tallahassee Visitor Center. So when you go in there, you can now get Honey Dimp inside the Visit Tallahassee.
You
Shop,
can.
man, listen. So
Shout
go to
out.
the website, scroll down to the bottom, see all my sponsors. I don't have enough time to shout out all my sponsors and people who have supported and
Yes.
donated to the cause, no matter how big or small. I make sure I try to highlight everybody throughout the week.
Mm.
Shout out to the county, shout out to the city. Man, it's a wonderful thing, and I'm appreciative of this live right now and everybody who's joining in. And one thing I did learn about Dent Week is not only is it a fun time, but it has be. I learned that has been a recruiting tool for college. So
Mm.
I ran into a young lady in Miami at the Classic,
Mm-hmm.
and we were getting ready to perform, and she came up to me and she said, "You know what, Dent?" She said, "Dent Week is the reason why I went to FAM."
Mm.
She said, she said, as a high school student, we came up to Tallahassee and we went to one of your events. I think it was the basketball game. And she
Mm.
said, I fell in love with Dent Week. And I said, I have to go to FAMU so that I can attend Dent Week, so that I'm here. So she enrolled when she graduated from high school, she enrolled in FAMU. So not only is Dent Week a party time for the students who are already here, it's actually a recruiting tool for
Wow.
people coming in. And I didn't know that, and you wouldn't know that because not everybody's going to say it. But it just so happened that she told me that. And so then I had her tell me that again on camera, and I posted it on my on social media, and I'll probably post it again. But it's just crazy how it's
Mm.
used. And sometimes the coaches don't know that. I mean, I know they have brought some of their athletes to my parties
Right.
before,
Right, right,
Snuck
right,
them in, you
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
To,
right.
as a recruiting tool for the athletes, but
That
I
is,
didn't know academically that
mm-hmm.
Dent Week was a recruiting tool for people going to school here and moving to Tallahassee.
That is something. That is something not nice. I didn't know that either. So, Dimp Week has the ripple effect is huge. Keisha, so which event can I get hooked up? The free events, Keisha. Don't
I
play with
got you on the free events. Yeah, you can I got you on the free events. You good. Come to the
uh
symposium.
right. Where can you buy the items and what's the promo code? So items can be on the website. The website is scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. Cause Cynthia just she said, I'm on the site now, bought 3 courtside tickets and now buying my ticket for Fat Cat Live. Love it. Thank you
Love it.
so much, Cause Cynthia, for the support. We really appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
So, Demp, I mean, I know you just gave us the whole outlay, and it is, we write at 1 hour, but I want to give you an opportunity to give any closing remarks and just kind of wrap it up for us.
Well, I know anytime somebody asks me to go, say, what you doing for Dent Week? I have to tell them to just go to the website because that can be long-winded trying to tell somebody all of my events in a short, in the short, like you said, the brief bio.
Right.
That's the short bio of what's going on because I couldn't tell all the details of every single event, like how we giving away the basket and what you can win and the people who coming and all that stuff. Um, but I want to say, man, I'm appreciative. I seen Rick Miner was on here
Mm-hmm.
early. I don't know if he's still on here or not, but I do want to. I hope to see Rick Miner out at the Monday event and also any other event that you can attend that week, just so you can kind of get a sense and a feel of what I do here in the city, and so that you can you know understand it more. Because Rick, when I ran into Rick, he was like he wasn't privy of knowing what Dent Week was,
Mm-hmm.
and that's cool because I've learned that not everybody knows what Dent Week is. So it's going to always be a teaching tool and bringing awareness. And I don't care how much money I spend on social media promoting it. There's always going to be people who haven't heard of it or this is their first time. So I want to keep spreading, and anybody else that can spread the awareness of what it is, I'm appreciative of that. Because there's other events that go on that we probably don't know nothing about that's been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
And just because it's not in our circle. So I want Dent Week to be a city-wide event. It has 3 proclamations, which means it's an official city event. And I also have the key to the city, which was given to me on my birthday. But now I want it celebrated as a whole on the calendar, the whole nine. But not only because of what I do, I want it to be something that I can use my platform to help the city and what they can do,
Mm-hmm.
because we have to be able to reach those kids. The good thing about me is in my age, I still have range that from the little kids all the way up to the adults that I have influence on that I can teach and that they feel comfortable with my with what I say basically. I
Mm-hmm.
have some positive influence over, so politicians when y'all trying to run for stuff, I got a little bit of influence. I'm not a politician though, but I got a little influence. So things of that nature that some of my events you can I don't mind using because I'm biased. I'm non-biased. I'm sorry to to the political world. I just like what's best for the city,
Indeed.
and so that's me. That's me in a nutshell. I just want everybody to come out, have fun, stop the violence, um, you know, in the city.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the main thing. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. In 27 years, I haven't had any incidents at Dent Week.
Mm.
Everybody comes out and the energy is so wonderful.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that and I want to keep it going. And I look forward to, seeing the faces that were on this live out at the event. If you was on here, when you see me in public at Dent Week, come up and speak. That's what I'm here for. And I'm just ready to have a great time. And Happy New Year. And
Happy.
get you some merch.
Get you
This,
some
this
merch.
yeah. Get you some
Love
merch.
it.
And this is the key right here. This is the key. I keep the key by me because this means a lot.
Hold on, let me.
This
Nice,
this means a lot right here.
nice. That's beautiful, beautiful,
This means a
beautiful.
lot.
Yes,
That's my government. Let me close it. Okay.
yes. Look, don't look. It's all good. Listen, you kicked off the new year like that, right?
Yeah.
Glad.
Shout out to John Daly.
Shout out
Shout out
to
to John Marks.
Mayor Daly and former Mayor Mark. So appreciate that. So Keisha came back on. She said hooked up with a man. That's what she was talking about. Since you said that people found their mates. So she wanna know where she should go. Which event should she go to find the men's?
The Monday event, you probably will find a nice one there. The All Black Affair. Some of
Uh-huh.
them might be there with their significant others, but you might find somebody going stag at the All Black. There's a few. The basketball game. I know somebody found a mate at the basketball game. I've seen that already.
You need to go to the basketball game,
It's a
Keisha.
basketball game. They out there
That's
looking.
That's the one
So
right
yeah,
there. That
yeah,
is
that's it.
the one. All right. Janetta said, great show. Dr. Lisa, this sounds amazing. Wow, I didn't know about it. I'm going to put it on my calendar. Love, peace, and blessings to you all. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. And we
Please,
hope
Dr. Lisa,
you. Yes, for
please.
sure. Lady Tanisha, great job on community events, DJ DEMP. Enjoy attending DEMP events. Yes. Javon is on here. Great show. Thank you so much. We got Nike Smiles on. Big shout out to DEMP. Appreciate it. And Johnny
Appreciate it.
Johnson got nothing but I think he meant but love for you. So nice. Wonderful. Appreciate that. And
Appreciate you.
Antonio, thank you for being here, my brother. He said, great show. Keep up the
Thank you.
work,
Thank
brother.
you.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. All right. Well,
Salute to all y'all, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicole.
no,
I
my
will be seeing
pleasure.
you at I hope to see you at the Monday event too, because
Yes.
that's what. And
I,
the symposium is going to be wonderful. I'm looking forward to that conversation
yes.
that we can spark the minds and jog the wheels.
Absolutely, absolutely. So listen, y'all need to come out on Wednesday. You need to come out all week, but you need to definitely come out on Wednesday for the hip hop symposium. It will be myself and Doc D as co-moderators, and we have a stellar panel. And that will be at 5:30 p.m. at the TCC Center for Workforce Development. Again, seating is limited, so get there early. And yeah, you don't want to miss it. We're gonna have some great discussion, great questions, and great interaction. And we want some of the young people to come out as well, because hip hop has historically been a genre for the young. I recently heard, actually, when I was in Miami last week, I heard Luke doing an interview about the 50 years of hip hop, and specifically how bass music got started down in Miami, and how he and Inner Circle were the reggae group. He was recording in their studio, and just some of the old timers that kind of helped out Betty Wright, helping them with understanding their masters and things of that nature, and just how the industry worked. And so, but one of the brothers of Inner Circle was saying that, and I can't, I know I'm gonna mess this up, but he was like, hip hop is like the poetry of the young, and they kind of keep it going. And so I definitely love to see some young people at that symposium to give their thoughts, their insight on hip hop, where it has been and where they maybe foresee it going. So definitely check us out at that event. But again, you can go to DEMP's website, and I'm gonna put that back up real quick so y'all can check out all the events. Again, it's being updated as we speak, because DEMP is still working on more events to add to a week of
Listen,
already
it's
full schedule.
yes. The computer is right here next to me.
Yeah,
I was told that I should add to my tagline: entrepreneur, philanthropist, community advocate.
you should. I agree Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Dr. Peaches, great job, Nicole and Demp. Yes. Oh, we got Dr.
Thank you.
Terry Parks in Atlanta. Can we hear my boo one time? No, you cannot. Uh, we don't have time for that, Dr. Parks. Sharice, the boys, she said, I'm so late. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll watch the replay. Appreciate you, Sharice, for watching the replay. So listen, for those of you who have not subscribed to the Conversations with Nicole YouTube channel, please do so. Subscribe and support, and we need all the support we can get. We are here on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. The focus is on primarily mental health and wellness in Black and Brown communities. We've been talking about celebrating life. We kicked off this first Mindset Monday of 2024 talking about DEMP Week, which is kicking off next Monday. So you don't want to miss it. Again, thank you, DEMP, for all you do for Tallahassee and the surrounding areas. And so looking forward to DEMP Week.
Thank you, thank you. And in talking about life, life is precious. We have to enjoy it, and we got to
Yes.
take care of ourselves. We have to take care of our mind and our body, and because life is short, we see so many leaving, and
Mm,
so that's why I celebrate life, because I've seen myself at the end 2 times.
mm.
So I celebrate to the fullest.
Absolutely. So encouraging you all to do the same. Celebrate life to the fullest. 2024, don't let a day go by that you're not celebrating life. It's so, so important. So important. All right, good people. We will see y'all next week, DEMP week. Y'all
Yes.
have a good one. Later.